Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was the first streaming day of March for me, March 2nd, 2025, a Sunday, and my return day from having a 2 days off this week. And so a lot went down today. Allow me to get you all caught up because a lot of stuff is changing this week with the schedule and things going on. So let's summarize, shall we? So first off, today I showed off my new setup, and as you can see, man, it looks different, does it not? To actually have the blue in the middle of the backdrop and have white around the edges really allows the back wall to pop with color. But you're not going to see the color around my head, so people are kind of adjusting to that. Like, wow, you look different. Like, yeah, you just having a different backdrop can completely change the look and the vibe of a broadcast. It really can. So that's why when I do these changes, I'm like, ooh, I hope that this looks cool or that looks cool. For the most part, people liked the change. And the thing is, I have the ability to change this backdrop every month. I can either have it white, blue, or black in the center or on the edges because I have all three colors. So for this month, we're rolling with this, and people seem to like it. As you can see, some new things, and I explain them all on the show if you have some questions about what they may be, because this one here has some big history, this thing right here in my background. So all that was explained on the podcast. We talked about all kinds of stuff, really. It was just a nice, chill podcast today. Yes, I talked about the nonsense that my detractors tried to cause on the internet over the past couple of days that I had nothing to do with and all of that. So if you want all that, watch the podcast, okay? Then we jumped into Avowed. And after 2.5 hours of Avowed, I basically explored a ton of the open world map that's available here at the beginning of the game. And it was quite fun. Like, I'm not going to lie. I like the open world exploration. And I like the open world, like dungeons, puzzles, enemies, looting system, upgrades. I'm just enjoying myself a lot with the open nature of Avowed. I still haven't advanced the plot. In fact, what's happening is as I'm exploring, I'm killing rare enemy bosses and saying, oh, you completed a bounty and you could trade this in the city. Well, I haven't been to the city yet. I'm not going there yet. So when I get to the city, I'm going to be trading in a bunch of missions and stuff. I'm getting like quest items and stuff for missions I don't have. So just the exploration, I feel like this is going to be cool because when we get to the city, I'm going to get like an insane amount of rewards and probably plot advancement, which will be pretty cool. Today I even found some new rare weapons and a new loadout stuff, and I'm having a great time. The chat, okay? To be honest, some people were enjoying the chill vibe, the laid-back nature. We were having fun conversation, just having a good time. And others are just like, oh, I don't like it. It's boring. So what ended up happening was we started off with a good amount of people, for the return podcast. And then halfway through the stream, they all left. Oh, I don't like Avowed. Now, here's the funny part about it. When you asked them what you don't like about Avowed, oh, it's woke. We haven't seen a single woke thing in the game yet. So even though it might be in there, it hasn't affected my playthrough. So why are you leaving because the game is woke? Oh, the plot is bad. We're not doing the plot. You see, we're doing the overworld exploration. So how can you say the plot is bad? And every time I bring this up and I address it, crickets, because the people, they can't say anything because people are not liking this game solely on the fact that people on the internet have panned it. Reviewers and other people. For the parts I'm playing, I'm having a great time. And I don't understand that mentality of, oh, because a bunch of people told us it's bad, it's bad. But did you play it? Are you watching me play it? The parts I'm playing are good. Maybe we will get to bad parts later. And maybe that's a good thing that we'll see that firsthand. But can we get to them first before you leave? People say all the time they want chill streams with me. So I give you a chill stream and then people complain and leave, right? Anyway, I had a good time with it. I do want to continue playing it. And I am going to do more streams of it. Now, am I still committing to a full playthrough? No. I'm not, because I feel like maybe we are going to hit a wall. Maybe we are going to hit a point where it is going to be annoying, okay? And if that's the case, then we'll stop playing. But as of now, I am still enjoying myself. I don't see a reason why I should stop playing a game that I'm enjoying and really liking hanging out with you guys. But here's the bummer. We got $110 of support, so we didn't hit a goal. Why? I'm not kidding you, because people kind of left. They were like, I don't like it, and they left. But then they couldn't explain why they didn't like it, So, yeah, we got good support, just we didn't hit the goal, all right? Tonight's late stream was completely up in the air because I said I wanted to do something indie, and I said I wanted to do something new. People had been asking me for a new indie game in the rotation for a while, and I said, well, let's just do something off the cuff. And we talked about some game possibilities this morning on the podcast, but the funny part was when I turned on the stream, there was a whole new crowd, And they were awesome. They were like, what about this game? What about this game? So right off the top, they were like, what about Buckshot Roulette? What about a game about digging a hole? What about Poppy's Playtime? What about Missing Hiker? What about this? What about, I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of games. All right. So I started getting them all. And tonight I said, well, let's just start with the most random of them all. A game about digging a hole, which apparently a lot of people are playing on PC and raving about and saying it's great. So I start playing it, and to be honest, the entire game is digging. It kind of feels like Minecraft, only it's not blocky. It's better graphics than that. It's more realistic physics. And all you're doing is digging, looking for ores that you sell. Once you sell, you buy more upgrades to either your shovel, your battery pack, which powers your automatic shovel, your jetpack, which lets you fly out of the caves because you can't really jump in this game. You fly with the jetpack, or inventory because you want more space to hold more of the ores you're finding. And then as you go down there, you find some cool stuff. You'll find some different kinds of rock, different kinds of ore, secret areas where you can get hidden items and stuff. And it gets more intriguing the further you play and get in. So I actually was liking it, and people were digging it. We were having a great time. Kick staff came back and put me on the front page again. So we ended up getting like 100, 200 extra viewers, and we just interacted and chilled all night. And guess what? We hit the goal. We actually exceeded it a bit. We didn't hit 2 goals tonight, but we did do good, in that regard. And the game's great. Now, I think we're about 2/3 through it, because by the end of the stream, we had gotten the final upgrades for the shovel and the battery, and it looks like we're probably going to, be very close to getting the final upgrades for everything. So probably I would think like 1 more hour, and we'll probably beat it. So I said to everyone, I had so much fun. I don't see why we wouldn't play this again, like maybe, later on, in the week, maybe do another Indies night stream and use that opportunity to enjoy this game, finish it, and then do another indie game the second half of the night, right? So I think we will. I think these indie nights are working well. This is something that I was never able to do when I was a console gamer, but now that we're checking out these indie games, kind of randomly, we're having a great time with them, and it really worked out well. So I had a great time. Thanks to those who attended and supported. You can watch all those videos on the channel tonight. I will upload them. It's about over 2 hours of a game about digging a hole. Pretty fun stuff, okay? Now, tomorrow, another completely different day. We're going to have a chill podcast in the morning, and then it's going to be more of Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii on the day stream. Here's the good news. We are in Hawaii. We are in the meat of the game. We are doing the main missions. We are also doing side content questing. We're beating the crap out of people in the streets. We're doing the main content. We are out of the tutorial completely, and there's no more tutorial. So if you were, oh man, the game has too slow of a start, I want to, I'll come back later. You can come back. Please come back tomorrow's day stream. I think you'll have a great time with me. Because I think that it's going to be a really fun one, okay? Then, excuse me, on the late stream, we're going to finish Lost Records. We are at the point where I feel like we're going to wrap it up and have a good ending, and apparently people are saying it is good. Like, the ending is good if you stick with it like I have for so long, over like 6-7 hours. Apparently, the ending of this game is good and worth waiting for. So tomorrow, I hope you'll come and join me, and we'll have a great finale to Lost Records, all right? Now, also coming up this week, when we hit 40 goals, we're at 36 hit right now. When we hit 40 goals, here's what I'm going to do. The day stream, I'm going to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I'm going to play the Ninja Turtles mode again. We're going to unlock the nunchucks. And then after we're done with the gameplay portion, I'm going to order pizza, and we're going to have a pizza party. So it's going to be a cool DSP Tries It pizza event tied in with Ninja Turtles. I think it's going to be excellent, and that's coming this week. We're also going to have another night stream of Legos, which may be Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm undecided yet. But I'm going to use my new 3-camera setup. So now we can actually do the Legos here. You can see me have the pieces and put them together and everything to get live. That'll be really, really neat. I think that'll be pretty cool to see, right? Also, another Indies night, like I mentioned, Thursday night will be Smart Guys. That's the difference. Thursday night, Smart Guys has been bumped for PPP to have time to come back from his trip and for us to chill and talk about Elimination Chamber and Raw and all of that, all right? So, a great streaming week ahead. By the way, there is a new game this week, the Suikoden Collection, starting on Thursday, which I also hope that you will join me for, because I'm going to be playing that. So, great stuff all week long. Tomorrow, Pirate Yakuza and Lost Records conclusion. Hope to see you then. Have a good night. Thanks for the support. See you tomorrow. Peace out.